Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh and sizzling news all day long. If this is your first time here or you haven't subscribed to this channel, what are you doing? What are you doing on YouTube and you're not subscribed to Newsroom Nigeria? Please go ahead and subscribe. Also like this video, click on the thumbs up button down below. Lastly, leave your opinions in the comment section as well. The Modakwke community in Osun State has appealed to President Bola Tinubu and Governor Ademola Adeleke to intervene and stop frequent attacks on the town by suspected hoodlums. The president of the Modakwke Progressive Union, a flagship group for indigenes of the town, Professor Peter Olawuni, made the appeal in a statement made available to Osun Defender. He said the intervention of the federal and state governments becomes necessary to de-escalate tension after a signpost welcoming visitors to the town around Obande area was pulled down by suspected hoodlums. Olawumi said the latest incident occurred in the early hours of Tuesday, October 1st, 2024, where a group of about 17 suspected hoodlums coming from the Mayfair area of Ile-Ife pulled down the signpost erected at the entrance to Modakwke community. He described the action of the perpetrators as provocative, adding that he had reported the development to the traditional chief of staff, to Oni of Ife, Chief Oyeyemi Oriowo, and the police to de-escalate the tension. Olawuni said, "I called the DPO and he said he has informed the area commander. I came here to inspect what happened and I called the area commander too. We were told to handle the whole situation with intelligence and moderation. That was why we called a meeting at the palace yesterday." The demand of Modakwke community is to let peace reign in the community. I think it is becoming too much on us, and we have experienced so many incidences in Modakwke. We have visited Governor Adeleke 2 times over the issue of security in both Ife and Modakwke. There was even a time we visited the deputy governor in his office and we declared that what they are doing here is provocative. The community is seeking immediate intervention of Governor Adeleke and President Tinubu. Speaking on the development, the Secretary of the Ife Development Board, Mr. Lawrence Omidiora, stressed that dialogue remained the only option to manage the situation. Omidiora, who said violence should be avoided at all costs, insisted that it would be inappropriate to immediately conclude that the perpetrators of the act were from Ile-Ife. He said, "I think if the incident should be true, I want to believe that some people are looking for a fight between the two communities. It would be very wrong for anyone to assume that the people who did it were from Ife. If someone harbors that kind of thought, it is because of the acrimony that existed in the past and perhaps suspicion. The truth of the matter is that we need to look for means to resolve the issue because fights will not cause any positive development in both communities. The situation will take care of itself if we allow development to take place. We will sit down together to sort our differences in that regard because there are routes belonging to both communities. We are looking at how to ensure that there is peace all the time," Omidiora stated. What are your thoughts? Let's have them in the comment section below. I think that something needs to be done immediately so that these Ife and Modakweke, before you know it, let's not just go and start another round of war. You guys, if you are very conversant with history and you know what happened back then when Ife and Modakweke were at war with each other, you will not pray for another another of such occurrence. So I feel like this should be handled with care, wisdom, and all intelligence, just as they were advised to by the police, because they know how sensitive these issues can be. Back then, Ife and Modakwke, I think Ife and Modakwke war, communal war, is like one of the major wars that have happened in Yoruba land that Yoruba people will never forget. They were killing each other. It was that bad. If you are not conversant with it, you can go and check it up. You can go and Google, use the internet, and find out what caused it. I think the war was about land disputes. Oh, this is where our territory is. This is not where your territory is starting from. Our territory extends beyond that. That was what caused the communal clash back then. And I think now again, Modakwke said they erected a pillar to say welcome to Modakwke in their community. And before they know it, according to them, some hoodlums came to remove the billboard. They came to remove it, which means that is another sign that probably the hoodlums were saying that that is not where your land starts from. That is not yours. That place that you put you stationed your banner is not where your land starts from. That is the message those people are trying to pass across. And I think that Modakwke people also understand that this thing that you people are doing, you are provoking us. Do you want to provoke another war? Which is why they are trying to take steps to resolve it amicably. They don't want a repeat of what happened. It was very bad to the extent that even people, Ife and Modakwke people that have already married each other, a very close community, they have married each other, they have given birth. In fact, they started killing themselves. Spouse killing spouse. Neighbor killing neighbor. When you know that, a very close community that is very close to each other, they started killing themselves. It was that bad. And I pray that this doesn't get to that stage anymore. I truly pray it doesn't, and something needs to be done very quickly before this will escalate. It will only take little push for a war to start. You don't need a lot of provocation. Just little push like this. If there's tension already, just little push like this can spark war. Before we go, guys, let's take a look at just one reaction from a netizen online. Salami Adetoye says, killing yourself wouldn't solve the problem. Life is continuity. I don't know what you people are fighting for. Rubbish. Apart from OAU, any other development, senseless people with juju. You are the one that thinks it's senseless. Those people they are fighting for their own territories. But I don't know. The government just needs to do something about it so that this doesn't, escalate or spark another war. You all, let me have your thoughts in the comment section. What do you all think about this? Thank you very much for always listening and watching. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.